All right, hello, hello. It's Nicole Honshu with a quick and dirty of how to get your message out on Twitter, with a couple of points about how to use Twitter effectively and ways to get around getting in or being put in Twitter jail, which is no fun. We don't want that, right? So Twitter, if you are just starting out, you're not going to want to post more than maybe 10 times in a given day. So in addition to that, Twitter does not like duplicate tweets. So you're going to want to be careful not to put the same tweet out there more than once. But there's a way around that, and I'm going to show you that today. What you're going to need, or what I prefer to use, is Hootsuite for scheduling. It's completely free. You can actually schedule on up to 3 social mediums for free, and then of course you can upgrade if you wanted to use it for more. But I use Hootsuite for scheduling my posts on Twitter, and I'm just going to show you the process that I go through each morning to get my message out on Twitter, making sure that I don't get put into Twitter jail. Now, what I've noticed with the audience that I have, and again, I'm just starting out on Twitter, so you'll always have to monitor your audience as it grows because, you know, obviously it can change. But what I'm seeing so far is a lot of activity in the morning hours, and mostly on Monday through Friday. So I try to get my posts out as early in the day as possible, Monday through Friday. And I really don't do much, if anything, on the weekends because people just don't seem to be as interested in the tweets on Saturday and Sunday. So you're also going to need Notepad. Now, if you are on a Mac, I believe there's another solution that's similar to Notepad, but the reason that I use Notepad on my PC is because it will count for you the number of characters, and you'll see that displayed down here at the bottom of Notepad as I start to type out my tweets. As you know, Twitter only allows up to 140 characters, which also includes links to anything else that you're going to send people to, as well as your hashtags. So it's super, super tight. You have to be really efficient and make the most of your 140 characters. So I use Notepad to plan my tweets out. All right, so assuming that you've set up on Hootsuite an account, go on to the dashboard, and I always start here, and I'll show you why. Give it a second to load. No, I do not want to enroll. Okay, up here on the top is where you're going to be able to compose your message. If you just rest your cursor in there, it will open up for you. You can see over here your selections for your social mediums that you want to post on. I'm going to be posting on Twitter right now. And down here is where you can add a link and have Hootsuite shrink the link for you so it's taking up less characters. So that's a little trick to shortening your message and making the most out of the characters that you have. So here's the link that I want to send people to. I'm actually going to be sending people to a post on my Facebook fan page. So I'm going to shrink it up, and there it's going to give me the Hootie version of my link. So I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to come over here and paste it into my Notepad. And now I'm going to start to put my message together. And so the post that I'm directing people over to today on my fan page is part 2 in a soap opera, a series of posts that I'm making this week about what the internet is not with regards to growing your business, and how I'm debunking kind of those misconceptions that people have when they come on to the internet for growing their business. So let me just start part 2 of 5. What the internet is not with regards to marketing. And now I'm going to start throwing in some hashtags. I'm going to put marketing. I'm going to put online marketing, internet marketing, anything that's relevant. So as you can see, I can come over here to the end and place my cursor at the end of the text and see how many characters I'm at so far. So here you can see that I'm at 118. So I've gotten some space. Yippee! And I want to fill that up. So what am I missing here? Marketing, online marketing, internet marketing. this is going to be too far. I'm cutting it close. Yeah, maybe I'll make this network. See if that's a little. Okay, I think that'll fit a little bit better. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy, and I'm going to, whoops, paste it a couple of times, and then I'm going to Spintax it, which basically means I'm going to take what I have and I'm going to change it up a little bit here and there. So for example, here I'll just take out the comma. For here, I'll just maybe add in a hyphen. For here, slash. Okay, so now I've got 4 versions. Do you see how easy that is? And I can come over here and just double check that each one of them is still less than 140 characters, so I'm good. Now, you know what I might do is just copy the whole thing. And what else can I change? I want to make sure I know where I have a break. Hold on. Chase is climbing on me right now. Sit down, bud. All right, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just change up the order. And I'm going to just lead with what the internet is not, part 2 of 5. The internet is not with part 2 of 5. Okay, and I can just do the same thing here that I did in my first set, where so there's no space, there's a hyphen, comma, and slash. Take these out. I've got an extra space in here. I'm gonna make sure you're maximizing. So let's see, I've got 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I could squeeze in a couple more, do you think? Make it 10. You probably don't want to do more than 10. An underscore and an underscore there. So now I have 10 unique posts, tweets that I can make to get out the same message and drive people over to my Facebook fan page. So here I go. I'm going to just start copying and pasting. The first one I'm going to send out right now, and it's going to let me know. I got to make sure you select Twitter. It's going to let me know if the tweet is too long. So I'm going to go ahead and send it now. It's 10. First one's gone. Tweet. All right, now I'm taking number 2, selecting Twitter, and I'm going to hit the scheduling button. If you can see it here, it looks like a calendar. I'm going to hit that. I'm going to select 11 a.m. schedule. Boom. Number 3. Selecting Twitter. That last one was at 11. I'm going to make this next one at 12. You want to just do kind of once an hour to get started, because Twitter's going to be, if you're tweeting every 10 minutes and you don't really have that many followers, they're gonna probably slam you in Twitter jail, and that's going to be no fun. All right, so far so good. Next one is going to be 1 p.m. Selecting Twitter, going to my scheduling function, 1 p.m. schedule. Okay, here's 2 p.m. And if you get confused, which does happen from time to time, when you're posting and you think, oh, I can't remember where I am. Did I do 1 o'clock? Did I do 2 o'clock? Let me go ahead and schedule 2 o'clock. You'll be able to refer to them all over here in this left pane, where you can see I've got 11 o'clock tweet, 12 o'clock scheduled, 1 o'clock scheduled, and 2 o'clock scheduled. So that can help you stay on task as you're going back and forth, if you forget which where you were in your scheduling. So now we're back to 3 p.m. Schedule. See, this one looks a little long. Let's see if we sneak it in. This is 4 p.m., right? Do you see how quick this goes with just a little bit of planning up on the front end of it and using your notepad? It makes the process of scheduling them so much faster. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. Yeah. And just 2 left. So we're going to go to 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. And I think that's good. Because like I said, I've not really noticed a lot of activity in the evening hours on Twitter with the audience that I have so far. So you'll want to be paying attention as you start to tweet. See when you're getting most of your activity so that you can schedule accordingly. And I believe this is 7 p.m., correct? Let me double check. See, I was yakking. Nope, I already did 7. Where's my little tweet? Where did it go? There we go. This is going to be 8, and we are done. Scheduled. And there you have it. That is all there is to getting your message out on Twitter. So you can, again, you want to restrict your tweets as you're starting out to about 10, no more than 10 per day. I recommend doing 1 every hour. If you have something else that comes up during the day that you want to sneak in, that's fine. But scheduling, just stick to the 10 and start to build your audience and get your message out. I hope this has been helpful. This is Nicole Hanchi. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, Nicole Hanchi on Facebook, or pop on over to my fan page, facebook.com/Dr. Nicole Hanchi. And I hope you have a great day. Take care.